Alright, we're here.
Hello.
Yes, Steven is here. After 2 months due to job availability issues.
Not even that, he just never bothered texting me.
Okay, first of all, I was busy. Second of all, I'm lazy.
Like, I've probably literally been available for most Sundays.
Okay. Well,
with the exception of the fact that, like, I do have D&D games, so I'd have to, like, space them out a bit more, but, like, the last couple Sundays have just been free.
Well, I will keep that in mind for future use. Oh, Spider-Man. Anyway, last time we beat the first half of the game. This time, we're pretty much on the home stretch, I guess. Because it's not a JRPG if it's not 30 hours long.
I have a job now.
I don't.
It's not fun.
But it gets money.
That's about it, yeah.
Anyway, so we have 2 months worth of news to catch up on. Alright.
What happened in the 2 months that wasn't, like, 3 days ago?
Okay, I saw some movies. In chronological order, I saw Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Fun fact, I saw Steven working there when I went.
Yeah. I delivered something, I think, to him.
Not to me, but I just saw you.
I thought I delivered at least a water to you.
Nah.
Yeah.
That movie was good. What was the next movie I saw?
I could talk about a movie I watched.
What?
Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
Oh yeah, I think that was the next one.
What did you think?
I liked it.
Same. I mean, it wasn't groundbreaking, but it was a fun movie.
Yeah.
And anyone who has issues with the story, I can honestly tell you, what the hell did you expect from the ending of WandaVision, man?
I mean, yeah. And, I've seen people complain that it's, like, too violent for a PG-13 rating.
First of all, clearly none of you have ever seen any movies from the 90s. Am I right?
Yeah.
PG-13 was built because for the longest time, PG was way too violent to be PG.
Yeah. So yeah, I saw that.
Like, the difference between a PG-13 and a rated R movie is probably literally the ability to say fuck more than, like, more than once.
Or twice. Like Cajuns.
That's literally the main difference here, actually.
That's sad.
Yeah, it's like...
what else?
A couple more F-bombs and you might as well count it as a Deadpool movie.
Yeah.
They hate each other now.
Yep, I can definitely see that. Oh, I saw The Bad Guys. DreamWorks finally figured out how to make a good movie again.
Yes, pandering to furries.
Well, I'm not a furry, but it was good. Not satisfied. Other than that, I decided to become a weeb. Sorry.
What way?
I don't know. Some movie theater was showing Ponyo, so I watched that. Pretty good.
Yeah, fair enough.
Pretty good. I watched it in English subtitles. I thought I bought the dub, but I guess not. Still liked it either way.
Prefer Princess Mononoke, but that's a sad point.
That was my first Studio Ghibli film I watched. Or is it Ghibli? I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that was my first film from that studio I watched, and the next one I'm probably going to see is Kiki's Delivery Service.
Fair enough.
And then Spirited Away. And I don't know what else is playing.
Totoro, probably.
Totoro? Actually, no, that's not playing this year.
That's weird. They usually always play My Neighbor Totoro.
I checked Fandango. It's not. They're not even doing it this year. And their website. But it is what it is. I mentioned this in the car ride, but I watched a movie called. I watched an older movie, the original Indiana Jones movie.
Huh.
That was at the another movie theater because they play older movies every Wednesday, and tickets were only $5. How could I not go? The theater was a lot more packed than I thought it would be, though. So.
Yeah, that's his thing.
Yeah. Catalog, thank you. Probably not going to use that, because you can only buy stuff you already own.
What's the point?
In case you want to switch classes or something. Like, have someone switch classes. Just, but it's there, I guess. But yeah, that movie was fun. That was my first time seeing it in over a decade. You can definitely tell it's an 80s PG-rated movie by the ending scene. So, yeah.
And people thought that Multiverse of Madness is too much for PG-13.
Well, to be fair, PG-13 did not exist back when it was made.
Yeah.
The second movie kind of insisted that, yeah, maybe we should make that. I'm trying to remember what I saw in chronological order. Oh, the most recent movie I saw, I think it's the most recent. I watched Bob's Burgers. The movie.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good. Everyone was cracking up every 3 minutes or so. And hey, it's a new 2D animated movie in theaters. So, it's that. It's not gonna revive like the genre, because it's based on a cable show, so.
Yeah.
But it'll come back someday. Why wouldn't it? Because people are asking for it. And I think Disney's actually planning to make at least one.
They'll probably just release it on Disney Plus.
Well, maybe in theaters, I don't know. Oh, I also watched the new Chip and Dale movie on Disney Plus. That was something, I will say.
Speaking of, like, things my family has done to watch movies, my mom actually went to watch Lightyear with my sister.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably see that tomorrow. I tried to, for context, today is June 19th. I tried to watch the original 2002 Spider-Man movie on Discord, but I ran into some unforeseen technical issues.
The fact that most streaming services hate the idea of people watching shit on Discord?
Yeah. But I do know a workaround, so
Mm-hmm.
I've rescheduled it, and hopefully it works. If it doesn't, I'm gonna try.
If it doesn't, your best bet's to just stream your own TV, like with movies you purchase.
Yeah. I know a workaround. It's like the same method I used to record the fucking PS3. That's still stupid console though. In other news, gaming news, I'm going to catch up on the past stuff in hopefully chronological order.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
In fact, let's save off the most recent piece of news until Kingdom Hearts. Because it seems thematically appropriate.
Well, I'm doing stuff in order of whenever.
Yeah, but I'm saying that because, like, you know, thematically it seems appropriate.
Shit. I just accidentally did a replay. Okay. Sure has been a lot of news recently, hasn't there?
That's because it was Summer Games Fest.
Yeah. But speaking of games while I find this, I am actually going out of state this week. I'm going to a convention called Too Many Games, which is located in Pennsylvania. So, that's gonna be fun.
I've recently heard from my parents that they're planning on going to Vegas with a friend of theirs sometime after my sister gets back from Mexico.
Oh, wow. My sister's going to Mexico.
Yes, they're abandoning me, my sister, and my brother, and my baby sister to go off to Vegas. So that's interesting. That's gonna be a bitch and a half on my bank account, though.
Yeah.
No, just because of the bus rides.
My sister is going to Mexico in November, I think.
My sister's currently in Mexico, and that's because she decided to go. I don't know. She's apparently thinking of getting a tattoo soon.
Yeah. What was the day we last did it? April 10th. Okay, so I know what the base is. Okay. There has not been Nintendo Direct this month yet.
Yeah, there's planning. There's plans.
Probably will be.
It's all but confirmed at this point.
Yeah, I mean, they've always happened in June. Why wouldn't there be? I'll probably just go over predictions. I'd say Kingdom Hearts 4 was announced, but we already talked about that the day it was announced.
Yeah.
So the Nomura did say some shit, but I'll talk about that later.
Yeah, probably during Kingdom Hearts again.
We'll see how long that takes, because that was pretty recent. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 scored the biggest opening for a video game-based movie.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Especially because, like, in the case of the people who actually are fans of Sonic the Hedgehog, they actually enjoyed the movie.
Yeah, it was fun. Good fun. Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to use Unreal Engine 5.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be next gen only, I feel.
Well, considering some recent news, almost certainly.
Oh yeah, that news, we'll talk about that in a bit.
Yeah.
Ghost of Tsushima is getting a movie.
That'd actually be really cool. If it weren't for the fact that I have no faith.
Video game movies are historically been not good.
The only reason that the Sonic movies have gotten out as good as they have is quite literally because the Sonic fandom is so insane that they bitch to Paramount so hard that they actually have to relent.
Yeah, the original Sonic design was in the new Chip and Dale movie, and I thought that was so funny.
Ugly Sonic.
Yeah.
Now the question here is how the hell they got the rights to use that design?
Oh, there was also a bunch of characters from Warner Brothers, Universal, DreamWorks. It was just a love letter to all of animation. Nice singing. And apparently they convinced the other studios by assuring them they won't be made fun of in the movie. And then they had Batman vs. E.T. It's a good movie. I recommend to watch. There was actually a Keyblade in there if you look close enough.
I think I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah. And also Jimmy Neutron's hair.
I think Sora's hair was in there too.
Yeah. And there was also a scene with 3 characters, all voiced by Seth Rogen, and they all did his laugh. Yes. That's a good movie. It definitely was a lot better than I expected it to be. I watched it the day it came out because I was like, okay, this is too intriguing. There was actually a cameo from Randy from South Park in there. And speaking of which, the 3rd Paramount Plus special was released.
We could probably actively talk about that, like, on detail.
Yeah. Let me go over news first.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the next one's gonna be released later this summer. Okay. Okay, Dead Island 2 could actually be launching this year. No, it won't.
Snooze. Dead Island's a dead series. I don't know why people think that it's ever gonna happen.
Overwatch 2 has been dated. Nobody cares.
Overwatch 2 has also been announced to be free, which shows just how little everybody cares.
Yeah.
Well, let's be honest here. Until the buyout happens, I refuse to touch anything made by Activision Blizzard.
That is fair. No More Heroes 3 is going multi-platform. It's coming to PS5, PS4, and Xbox Series X, Xbox One, and PC.
Mm-hmm.
So no more Nintendo exclusivity for that one. This one. I'm reading the news because thankfully this game doesn't require much skill. Lego Star Wars Skyward Saga actually came out. What the fuck?
Town Guide Visitor.
I wasn't even paying fucking attention. Okay. Shut up. I wasn't even paying attention. Okay.
Maybe you should pay attention when you do a fucking quiz.
Alright, shush. I'll do it for the chess. We're not gonna play as long as we did last time, because Jesus Christ.
Which one?
We're not gonna play this one as long. Like, last time we played 3 hours, and Jesus Christ, I'm not doing that again. Because 3 hours is like a lot for me, even.
Yeah.
2 hours is good enough.
I think we were running out of steam well before the 3 hour mark, too.
Yeah, because we were intentionally holding off Kingdom Hearts 4 for when we actually played Kingdom Hearts itself.
Why does the Ice Maiden look like Sans?
Fuck you. I'm never gonna fucking...
Look at that!
I know! Toby Fox is gonna compose some parts of Scarlet and Violet.
They quite literally already used his music in the trailer. He's apparently the main composer right now.
Yeah. He went from developing Earthbound Hatch to working with Nintendo themselves.
Well, Game Freak really, but
yeah.
Let's be honest here, Game Freak is Nintendo.
Well, they're standalone, but Nintendo owns their soul.
Yeah.
Because they both own Pokemon to some extent, but
it's kind of like Sonic at times.
Yeah.
Let's be honest here, Nintendo owns an actual part of their soul.
Yeah. Konami actually has a good idea and is bundling 13 classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle arcade games in a huge collection. That actually sounds really cool.
Yeah.
Being a $150 collector's edition.
Let's be honest here, the only thing good that Konami can do is make collections nowadays.
Yeah.
Quite literally, that's the only thing they're able to do now.
Yeah.
It's either that or pachinko.
Yeah, speaking of beating ups, I bought the Scott Pilgrim game on sale for $5.
That's a fun game.
Yeah. Could be a good game for like 4 players.
Meh.
The game It Takes Two, which won Game of the Year, has been a movie adaptation at Amazon with Dwayne Johnson involved.
I remember a stupid joke I came up with my head while I was at the theaters. Like I saw a poster for a movie with him and Kevin Hart, and I noticed
is that fucking DC League of Super Pets?
Yeah. And I noticed just how often
they're in a lot of movies together.
Dwayne and Kevin Hart like end up in, and all I could think of is the team should just of those two should just be called Dwayne the Hart Johnson.
The new PS Plus launched. I actually suckered in and bought it because it was a deal for $6 and I couldn't resist. Pretty fun. But I haven't been playing it. I haven't been playing any of the games featured on there because I've been too busy playing through Ace Attorney. Good game.
Ace Attorney is a really fun game. Now you're starting to understand some of the jokes that they threw at us. I also still don't know why I was labeled Will Powers, but...
Yeah, well, I don't know either. That series has been permanently ruined for me because of all of those parodies, damn it.
Like, quite literally, that makes no sense. If you're gonna make fun of me, go with a character that's has more appearances.
Well, I don't know.
Will Powers shows up like twice in the series, man.
They use a bunch of one-off characters. Kevin's character is a fucking... I don't know... I think his name is Maximilian Galactica or something like that.
Ha! Flying statue.
So, yeah. Yeah, Jonathan was on there, but it was said that he got a disease, so he looks like Naruto from Danganronpa.
He should have been given salmonella.
No, that was already a catfisher.
Damn. Sad. It would have been funny.
Disney Speedstorm, the free-to-play kart racer, is going to be multi-platform. PS5, PS4, Xbox.
Everyone already knew that, though.
Yeah, but it's been confirmed which platforms. It's only been confirmed Switch and PC before. Might as well waste a bunch of these. Sonic Origins is coming out. They are actually re-releasing Sonic 3 after years of legal issues.
Yes. That one game that they never want to re-release.
Because of...
Tell me when they'll actually re-release Sonic 3 and Knuckles, damn it.
They are. What the...
No. Like, for the longest time, whenever they have Sonic 3 and Sonic Knuckles, yeah. they've been incapable of having them, like, literally, like, be the connected version.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be the connected version, I think. But there's still...
But either way, I don't give a shit, because I'm sick and tired of seeing Sonic 1, 2, and 3.
There's also CD.
That's more impressive.
And,
like, seriously, is it too hard to re-release other games other than those 3 fucking games, Sega?
They haven't re-released Sonic 3 since 2011 because of legal issues with Michael Jackson's estate. Because if y'all don't know, he worked on the soundtrack, and now there's a
lot of issues around that.
Anyways. The best game is coming to PlayStation later this year. Are you smarter than a 5th grader?
I don't know. Just how many people will fail in this country?
All of them.
At least half of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sick and tired of having to bush around and fuck Republicans.
Balan Wonderworld creator Yuji Naka filed a lawsuit against Square Enix to have his director credit removed. Square Enix be a smart company challenge. More on that in a bit.
So wait, what's the issue here?
So apparently, Yuji Naka, who was the creator of Sonic and directed everyone's favorite game of 2021, Balan Wonderworld, was fired by Square Enix 6 months before the game came out, and they intentionally released it unfinished. And he tried to sue them.
First of all, no, it doesn't really matter how intentionally unfinished it is. That game was doomed from the start because they went out of their way to try and make it as classic of a platformer as possible.
Yeah,
and classic platformers fucking suck.
You know, they have that game. They have that game as an option on the new PS Plus, and I'm like, they went through all the games they could offer, and they chose that.
That's not even a joke. The type of platform they were trying to make was like those really old 3D platformers, and unless your name is Super Mario 64, those games were rough. Damn it.
Yeah, Donkey Kong 64.
Ugh.
10,000 or 5,000 collectibles, 4,000. I don't know.
Look, I know people have nostalgia for that era. But let's be honest here, the vast majority of those games were not that great.
Yeah. I mean, one of the PS1 games they also offered is Toy Story 2. Which I find funny. Blah, blah. Anyway.
Continuing on.
Anyway. There's a new Call of Duty, but in other words, water is wet. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is being a sequel. It's going to be next gen only.
In other words, water's wet.
Yeah.
That game sold a ton and was really popular.
Yeah.
Of course they were making a sequel. They'd
Yeah.
be stupid not to. I can't wait to see how they fuck this up.
Actually, EA knows they fucked up their other Star Wars games, and they just handed all their projects in development over to Respawn.
Okay, so they basically made the smartest decision of getting themselves off the table and just keeping their name on it.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
Yeah, they're also making some sort of strategy game and a first-person shooter. And, Final Fantasy 16 development is in its final stages.
I'd care more, but I'd never even watched the trailer for that one.
Yeah, let's... Okay.
Look, I'm gonna be honest here. I have an issue with Square's determination to try and appease more to the Western markets.
Final Fantasy Origin came out.
So, Strangers of Paradise does not interest me and stuff like that, and I've already been dispositioned to dislike some of their more recent stuff because of it.
Okay. Speaking of Square Enix being stupid, they have sold off a bunch of their companies to another company to fund some NFTs.
Mother! NFTs already crashed, you dumb
They
fucks!
crashed like right after they sold. They did the sale.
What games did they sell off?
Okay, they sold off, let me look. Well, they're selling off to Embracer Group, who owns THQ Nordic, Saber Interactive, and Gearbox Software, to name a few.
No, just list series. I don't care about names of companies.
Okay, they're selling off the rights to Tomb Raider, Deus Ex, Thief.
So they're selling off a lot of their more popular series.
Yeah.
Specifically the more popular exploration/RPG ones.
And at least 50 other IPs.
Any other notable names?
No, but Square Enix is going to keep the rights to franchises such as Just Cause, Outriders, and Life is Strange. And possibly Gex. They own Gex, fun fact.
Why the fuck would they get rid of fucking Tomb Raider but keep Life is Strange?
Gotta appeal to the... I don't know. So they did... They did this because their Marvel games lost them like $200 million.
Sounds about right, because, oh yeah, they have no soul.
Yeah.
Marvel Disney should like really just have Insomniac do all their games from now on.
That's what they're doing with Wolverine and Spider-Man 2, although the XCOM developers are making Midnight Suns.
Isn't Midnight Suns that horror team?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not just like something they can do.
Yeah.
Like, quite literally, the vast majority of their enemies are like things that they kill off because they're like monsters and shit. That seems perfect for an XCOM-like game.
Except there's no permadeath.
I mean, yeah, but that's because they only have like 4 members.
Yeah. Okay.
It'll just be an RTS game or something like that.
Alright, yeah.
I say RTS, but what I meant was just turn-based strategy.
Yeah. So, if anyone's wondering which specific studios they're selling off, it's Crystal Dynamics, Eidos Montreal, and Square Enix Europe.
Crystal Dynamics used to be centered in Road City. Well, around there.
Yep.
They no longer are, so that's why I don't give a shit about them.
Heh, yeah, that was... Yeah, Square Enix, please be a smart company challenge. Challenge failed.
The only thing they're good at is something we'll talk about later.
Okay. EA has decided to withdraw its license with FIFA after so many years. This year's going to be the last one, and they're gonna,
thank God for that.
They're going to ship the license around to another company.
I hope the FIFA games burn and die.
They're going to go to 2K. I'm just calling it now.
Yeah. 2K has a monopoly on sports games, but let's be honest here, no one gives a fuck.
Sonic Prime is a new Netflix show where everyone's been recasted due to Canadian voice union laws or something.
Canada.
Canada.
I'm brain dead. Fucking Canada's laws is fucking
there's
dictatorship-like at times.
There's some sort of law in Canada where
I know about the law. It's just quite literally that's some bullshit.
Yeah, but to those who don't know, everything made in Canada has to have Canadian
everything.
I'll take the money.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah.
Why would you ever take the monster one?
XP. Blah 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 blah. Whole bunch of shit. News I don't give a shit about.
Just throw some out there just in case.
Okay. PlayStation 5 has sold 20 million units.
I'm surprised. They can claim that when in reality, a quarter of that's actually true. The rest of it is just scalpers.
Jonathan just got one. It's a digital edition.
So Jonathan wasted his money.
Well, actually, so his brother works at a Best Buy, and someone accidentally bought a PS5 digital edition and he returned it, and he was allowed to take it for himself.
So Jonathan just wasted somebody else's money.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna blame him. Apex Legends has made $2 billion for EA.
Apex Legends is something Kevin would care about. Kevin's been listening. Speaking of online games with weird fan bases, Kevin's been listening to a lot of the music related to League of Legends.
Oh my god. Warner Brothers Smash Brothers game Multiversus had a closed alpha. Everyone wanted to get in, and they had to lock the entire Discord server because so many people wanted in.
Ban for Multiverses.
Ban 10.
Yeah.
I am rooting for Neo from the Matrix.
The Matrix series is bullshit, and it should have stayed dead a long time ago.
Yeah, and they also confirmed Tasmanian Devil and who was the other? Iron Giant. Iron Giant's going to be big.
I still remember that trailer.
Yeah,
Superman.
That was a sick trailer.
Honestly, that was a nice touch.
Yeah. The new Silent Hill game has leaked online. It's been confirmed to be real because Konami copyright strike down the screenshots.
Oh wow, you mean they're actually gonna do something with that franchise? I thought it was fully dead. You fuckers got rid of PT for nothing.
You got wrong. You thought wrong. Sega is planning a significant increase in remakes and remasters for this fiscal year.
So basically, they're just gonna coast.
Yeah. Alright, can't wait for the non-existent Persona 1 and 2 remake from them. It's gonna be fun. More on that in a bit.
Hey, can we get a Yakuza 3 Kiwami or something like that? So I don't have to play the original Yakuza 3.
Yeah. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, Nickelodeon Smash Take is adding Jenny from My Life as a Teenage Robot, Hugh from Jimmy Neutron, and Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life.
Honestly, I love the fact that they're adding Jenny.
Yeah.
Finally acknowledging her, damn it.
They actually, there was a line in there that's more associated with a porn parody, and people pointed that out, and
Hell yeah!
And they patched it out.
They should have kept it in there. Fuck you guys. That's literally most of her modern legacy, anyways.
Yeah, I thought that was funny.
Wait, which line was it?
Let me find it. I have a picture of it. Because I posted a news article of it in Discord. So I'm just gonna pull that up. You wouldn't like my brain. It's all circuity and metallic. Except the porn parody.
Yeah, I remember this porn parody.
If you know
Zone! My guy! How do you feel?
Yeah.
I say guy, but I don't remember. I'm pretty sure Zone's actually a woman.
Yeah, I love how they're not adding Jimmy Neutron, but they're adding his father.
Let's be honest here, Jimmy Neutron's modern day legacy really is Hugh.
Yeah. But they also recently added full voice acting to the game because it launched without it, and it really improves the game a lot. They got most of the original actors back for new dialogue. Most of them, not all of them.
I'm still like hung up with the fact that they threw in a fucking Zone 10 line.
Well, they didn't realize it, or either that, or they just snuck it in and they didn't notice.
Someone snuck it in. Let's be honest here.
Yeah. Yeah, that was something. Yeah, they patched it out. All those characters are paid DLC. Because, yeah.
I remember which one because I definitely watched it before.
Yeah. I just thought that was kind of funny. I was like, that's something I don't see every day. Fall Guys is going free to play and getting multi-platform, PS5, Xbox Series X, Xbox One, Switch, blah blah blah, and getting crossplay. PlayStation 5 is coming in more consoles. PlayStation 5 is getting console colored covers. I don't know what I'm saying. Like, you know the white things on the PS5, you can like get them in like pink, blue, red, blue, or black. Okay. You try talking.
I'm actually looking at something.
I see. Ugh. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's this one.
If you're gonna fucking play that in front of me,
I'm gonna find that one clip and like that one part of the clip and play that. I'm not gonna play the whole thing, and I'm definitely only gonna be like fucking.
Alright, while I wait. Yeah, I did play the Multiversus Alpha, by the way. It's pretty fun. Can't wait for the full game. And I'm in like news in the middle of May at the moment. Death Stranding 2 is a thing. Wait. You're actually pulling up the porn. The Abominable Snowman. You're actually fucking... Okay.
There it is.
Nuts. Since you ruined our favorite hotspot, the only thing's fair that we get to ruin things. You wouldn't like my body. It's all circuity and metallic.
I had to, baby! That was fun.
Okay.
That was well worth the silence.
Anyways! What did I say? Death Stranding 2 is a thing. It's coming, apparently.
It's a thing. Who gives a shit?
I played a bit of it on PS Plus. You certainly do a lot of walking.
I already do that enough at work. I don't give a fuck. Hey, speaking of walking and working, Kevin's getting a job. I'll put it in this now because let's be honest here. People are probably wondering why I'm not doing anything other than like laughing at porn parodies.
Nice.
Kevin's new job will be at that one store. I don't want to say it out loud here
Don't say it out loud.
Yeah. Here, I'll get over here in a second. Or turn off the mic for a second there.
Okay, hold on.
Okay. Hopefully that didn't capture anything.
If it did, I'm going to try. If it did, I'll probably just cut it out. So if you see it cut, that's your reason.
Yeah, anyways, Kevin is going to be going for a night shift. Specifically, he's planning on working 10 to 6 in the morning. And, then he'd be doing, like, then he'd be doing his classes. And after that, he'd, just go to sleep.
Yeah.
He's gonna be getting paid more than me by technicality.
Wow. Yeah, and I'm gonna get an internship at a university soon, so I guess we're all gonna be working. Wow, you guys ready for the job arc? Everybody works. Nobody is. Nobody.
If I could live my life without having to work, I would.
If I could just do this as my full-time job, I would.
I probably would too. Like I'm probably a really boring like personality because I don't really talk much or anything like that. But my God, is playing video games that I don't give a shit about much better than having to like do my actual job.
I mean, I don't know. My main channel has 400 subscribers, which is 10 times more than the one this channel has.
Yeah.
And I'm trying, okay. Trying.
I'm pretty sure the videos I appear on your channel that have more views than any of the videos I have on this channel.
It depends, actually.
Specifically the reactions to Nintendo Directs.
Yeah, that happens. Whenever I stream that, Steven's usually there.
I'll show up if I'm awake and if I'm, like, willing.
Yeah.
Oh, and if I'm available, obviously.
Yeah, of course. Huh. I mean, there's a rumor going around that the next Nintendo Direct's gonna be on June 29th, which is a Wednesday. Who knows if that date will stick?
If that's true, I'd be grateful, because I might actually be able to watch it.
Yeah.
Instead of, like, having to avoid spoilers on the internet.
Yeah. Panacea. Very useful skill. A Pokemon-style MMO called Temtem is coming to platforms. All systems.
That's been a thing for a while.
Yeah, but it's going out of early access.
I don't care about Temtem, I'll be honest here.
Alright. PlayStation VR 2 is a thing. Very creative name they have there. That's it. Cyberpunk apparently is good now, but who knows?
I don't really believe it.
I mean, the patch improved reception, quote unquote. That's concerning. So how was your day today? Anyway.
I'm gonna be honest here, I've only been awake for a couple hours.
Sony's making TV shows based off God of War, Gran Turismo, and Horizon.
I'd like to see how they pull off God of War, considering how that series works off.
And for mine, Gran Turismo is not a TV show; it's a movie.
Sounds more right. I don't think they'd be able to hold Gran Turismo off for like 8 episodes.
I mean, hey, remember the Need for Speed movie?
Yeah. Let's be honest here, the true Need for Speed movies are the Fast and the Furious franchise.
Yeah. Yeah. That movie was made by Disney through the live action DreamWorks studio. Yeah, they worked together. I think it's kind of funny. New characters have leaked from multiverses from the guy who originally leaked the game, including Samurai Jack, the Powerpuff Girls all in one fighter, the Animaniacs all in one fighter, Daffy Duck, Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, Ben 10, and Ted Lasso.
The corporate suit?
Yeah.
Huh.
And these characters are mostly finished, reportedly. Joker from DC Comics, Raven from DC Comics, Gizmo from Gremlins.
Oh, please put it Raven and throw in a zone reference to like make another fucking game that's done that.
Marvin the Martian Looney Tunes, LeBron James from Real Life in his Space Jam 2 appearance. Rick and Morty from Rick and Morty.
Oh, Ted Lasso is a TV show thing.
Yeah, it's on Apple TV Plus.
I was thinking of a different person then.
Scooby-Doo from Take a Wild Guess. I'm probably gonna butcher this. Daenerys from Game of Thrones. The Hound.
Daenerys?
Yeah. The Hound from Game of Thrones.
If they don't throw in the mountain for Clegane Ball, I'm gonna be slightly disappointed. I'm gonna be honest here.
The Wicked Witch from Wizard of Oz and Godzilla.
Fucking hell.
Characters.
Throw in Shin Godzilla, you cowards!
Maybe as a skin. Johnny Bravo and Fred Flintstone are also very likely to arrive, but not for a while. And characters from Mad Max and Harry Potter are on hold due to licensing issues.
And the fact that J.K. Rowling is a terrible, terrible human being, and Warner Bros. Wants to separate themselves from that.
Yeah.
Like, quite literally, like... Let's be honest here. That new,
Harry Potter game?
No, that new fucking... Well, yes, that new Harry Potter game is also problematic. But the new movie, like, was already underperforming for the franchise.
Yeah.
Well, and everyone already has kind of really negative opinions of her, and it's starting to leak into the franchise's opinions, especially with that one game.
Yeah.
Which looks real fucking racist when people were already accusing the goblins of being caricatures of the Jewish people.
Yeah.
You know, long nose, money grubbing. Yeah, that's not a good look. And then having them be the bad guys of this game?
Perfect recipe for disaster. Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts veteran Shinji Hashimoto is retiring from Square Enix after 27 years.
It's a shame whenever someone really important actually, like, retires, but it's a good thing that they're not dying.
Yeah. This is MP. Sonic Frontier got gameplay and, I don't Sonic Frontiers. It looks like those fan projects, like people made like, what would this look like in Unreal Engine 4? And people would comment, Sega, please hire this man. It looks like Sega actually hired that man. That's my thoughts.
I remember that there's a running internet joke called "That Man," which is basically like the concept of like having like these really realistic versions of video game characters and like putting them into the game like normally.
Yeah. And
people were making a joke about how Disney Pixar hired that man for Lightyear.
Yeah. Oh, there we fucking go. Also, I skipped this over. Humanity's never gonna be Humanity's never gonna be the same again. As the greatest movie of all time has come out, and that's called Morbius. Is the first movie to sell over 1 trillion tickets.
Wasn't Rada the one that made that joke in the first place?
Who?
He's a Yugi-tuber.
Oh. You see?
I'm pretty sure he was the one that came up with some of the original Morbius memes.
Yeah, and then Sony thought it was a good idea to release the film in theaters, and everyone was memeing on it. It bombed twice. And then now there's a petition like, can you please put the movie in theaters a third time? We were busy that weekend. Oh, hey, hello, Sephiroth.
So we definitely know Zone actually is a woman, apparently.
Yeah.
According to Know Your Meme, she is anyways.
Yeah. Someone posted the entire Morbius movie in the Discord I made.
So, good to know Zone Town apparently really is an accurate representation of who Zone Sama is.
Yeah.
Downright to liking to believe that she keeps fictional characters in sex dungeons.
I tried watching Morbius through totally legal means. It was... I couldn't even sit through it.
I've walked in to deliver food to people when that movie was playing. Every time I walked in, all I could think is, man, this movie looks stupid.
It looked bad, so I read a plot summary on Wikipedia. I'm like, oh my god, that was bad. Especially the post-credits scene. It was so... I watched the post-credits scene on YouTube.
It's like, I think it has something to do with Spider-Man. It's like, why would you think it has anything to do with him?
I mean, they're trying to tie it to the MCU with No Way Home, and I'm like... Speaking of which, No Way Home is getting an extended cut coming to theaters in September, and that's when they introduce Morbius to the MCU. If that happens, I'm just gonna be laughing. This would be too funny. And then he goes, it's Morbid time. Yeah. But then the entire...
If they don't throw that line in just for the shits and giggles, I'm gonna be disappointed.
Okay, I know I don't go into movie theaters with expectations, but I'm just gonna go in with that.
The thing is, people actually came in with that expectation. Everyone was fucking disappointed.
Does not look a lot. You know, he would hide a statue of himself and be the statue.
Yeah, I feel like that probably hasn't been done on SpongeBob.
Probably. It has, actually. Resident Evil 4 is getting a remake in 2023.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Let's hope that's more Resident Evil 2 and less Resident Evil 3, if you know what I mean.
I guess. Alright. Street Fighter 6 is a thing.
Got a new logo, too, apparently.
Yeah.
Ryu looks like he's been hiding in the jungle all this time.
Yeah.
That full fucking beard.
Yeah. He has shoes. Innovation. Who's the other? Oh, this one. What up, Snoopy? You ever heard of hamburgers?
You sure this is Snoopy and not like that one Popeye character?
Okay, well, look, you know how it says Snoopy, and I just kind of picked them randomly. Alright.
It's actually getting kind of warm in this room.
Should I turn on the AC? It's getting that time of year.
Yeah.
I was gonna change my party anyway, so. Alright.
This would probably be a good cutoff point for, like, this episode. Since we're already 50 minutes in and you're about to change the party.
Yeah, I'll just cut this out. Or maybe I can just stop recording and